Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Mediocre Reviews and Awesome Brews. I'm your host, Tony. Still working on Samuel Adams' Harvest Collection. Finally, the last beer, well, not the last beer. I mean, after I review this one, it's the last style in the Harvest Collection. But after I review this, I'll still have 6 beers left over from the collection. This is the one that I was really wanting to try because I've come to really like this style of beer, and it is their Bonfire Rauchbier, and I know I pronounced that right because I've been researching it, utilizing several different translators that actually have an audio component to it, so I can actually hear how it's pronounced. But the stats on this, and I wrote these down again because I totally screwed up the Irish Red video trying to memorize stuff. This is 5.7% ABV and 19 IBUs. The neck label states, brewed in Boston since 2004, our Rauchbier is a dark malty smoked ale. The specialty malt is dried over an open fire, giving the brew a distinct smokiness. The complex flavor of this brew includes a rich maltiness that balances the smoke character with deep caramel and toffee notes for a full flavor and smooth finish. Well, it certainly sounds great. Let's go ahead and get it in glass, guys. Better be good. I spent 15 bucks on this sample pack. Well, it pours sort of a medium sort of orangish amber color. A little bit of burnt notes in the color there. There's only about a half a finger's worth of head. Fairly tight bubbles, sort of off-white. Let's go ahead and get a nose on it. Huh. I'm definitely getting the smoke in there. Smells like beechwood, but it almost smells burnt. Not like a really nice beechwood smoked Rauchbier smells. There's a slight sweetness in there, but it's like a faint sort of sugary sweetness. That's really about it, guys. Let's go ahead and get a taste on it. Cheers. You know what? This is not bad. Not great, but not bad. Was it worth buying the pack? I'll have to admit, yes. It was worth spending 15 bucks to just get 2 of these beers. I spent way more for a lot less beer. But we won't talk about that. This is very similar in flavor profile to the Schürlinkela Marzen, but the smoke character isn't as pronounced. I'd say on a scale of 1 to 10, the Schürlinkela Marzen being a 10, this would be a 6, sort of on the smokiness scale there. It's definitely beechwood smoked malt. I am getting a little bit of toffee, a little bit of caramel, just like the neck label states. Overall, super carbonated on the tongue. I almost forgot to mention that. Overall, I think the smokiness dominates this, although it's not super smoky. There is a lingering bitterness just on the back sides of the tongue. To be honest, I mean, like I said, it's not bad, but it's not great. And I am glad about it. The packs, I can experience this beer because I do like those nice smoked malt beers. But because I do like those smoked malt beers, it's going to score low compared to them. Although, like I said, Samuel Adams, they're regular low ABV session beers. They're nice entry level beers. They're very safe. Let's say that. They're very safe. They got a decent taste. They're fairly easy drinking. Like most Rauchbiers or even Scotch ales that utilize peat smoked malts can be an acquired taste. But this is, like I said, very entry level into that sort of genre. Excuse me, guys. I would think if they utilized a roasted malt, I think that would give it a lot more. Excuse me, man. This thing is carbonated big time. If they utilized a roasted malt, this would give it a lot more character, a lot more depth to the beer. Like I said, you get more of that beechwood smoked malt flavor, beechwood smokiness, and slight hints of caramel and slight hints of toffiness. Huge carbonation on the tongue. There's a spiciness there, but it's not, you can't pick it out and say, yes, that's a hop spiciness, but I would guess it's most likely from the hops. You know, I don't know if I ever pointed this out, but there is like a raised etching on the, not etching, but a raised bit on the glass. It says Samuel Adams. It's on all the bottles that I've had in the Harvest Collection. I don't know if they do that with all their bottled beers. Anyway, sorry. Little tangent there. It is a good beer. Like I said, it is a very safe beer. So I think most Samuel Adams beers are safe beers. I mean, if you're not sure about a particular style of beer, go buy, you know, most likely Samuel Adams has it or produces something similar to it. I'd say go try the Samuel Adams version first. And I'm not, you know, promoting Samuel Adams. I'm just saying they're safe choices. They're very, they're good as far as entry level into particular styles. I mean, some of the things they do are somewhat unique. I mean, they probably have 15 or more year-round beers that they make. They have probably just as many seasonals. So if there's a particular style of beer you're looking into, whether it be a wit beer or white beer, whatever you want to call it, a porter, a stout, a Schwartz beer, a fruit beer, lager, different types of ales. They've got it. And if you're looking into imperial stouts, imperial whites, they've got IPAs, they've got, I can't even think, they've got wee heavies, they've got Scotch ales, they've got, I don't even know, they've got Rauchbiers now. But anyways, guys, you know what, scale of 1 to 10 compared to other Rauchbiers that I've had, it's not great, but like I said, it's a very safe choice if you're wanting to kind of break into a style and just ease yourself into it. Excuse me. I'd say 6 out of 10, or no, well, you know what, I'll do better than that. 7 out of 10. That's a B. That translates to a B plus. Like I said, it's very safe. It's easy drinking. And for a Rock beer, it's refreshing. You know, most Rock beers, you know, it's an acquired taste. This, you could probably knock several of these back, whereas one of the Schirlinkelas, Marzens, you'd have to kind of drink over the course of several minutes, where this, you could probably knock this back in less than 5 minutes if you wanted to. Anyways, guys, Samuel Adams Bonfire Rauchbier, 7 out of 10. Give you guys a final cheers. Cheers. Thanks for watching.